Hey there YouTube, this is sjm4306 back with another video. I just got home and look what was waiting for me in the mail. A partially crushed box. It came like this. It's another headphone review. This pair, I think the brand was Falebare, or not Falebare, Falebare or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. But anywho, they reached out to me and they wanted to send me 2 pairs of headphones. So this is the first one. I guess the second one is coming soon-ish. Anywho, this pair is active noise canceling. I love active noise canceling pair of headphones. So I use noise cancellation quite a bit at work because it's pretty noisy most of the time. But here you can see has no branding at all. Like I had to look up in the email the company name because there's literally no branding that I can, other than the manufacturer, but no brand, which is weird. Does it say it here? Let me see. No, not really. Okay, that's interesting. Anywho, this guy, I don't believe it was particularly expensive. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but if I had to guess just quickly, probably like around the $30 to $50 mark. I'll put an annotation here with the actual price. Anywho, it's foldable, hands-free calling, durable headband. Model is crushed H30. And here are the tech specs if you are interested. 40mm driver, Bluetooth 5.3, all this stuff. 500 milliamp hour battery. Okay. And yeah, I guess I'm going to have to put down the phone to open this, but give me 1 sec. Okay, I've liberated the sound muffs. Comes with one of these fake leather, but still kind of decently nice bags, which I love. I always use them. We have a little manual, which I'll take a quick look through if there's anything interesting. I'll add that on later. We have 2 audio cords, a USB-C, yes, USB-C cord, probably going to be your obligatory like 6 to 8 inch cord, and a auxiliary cord, which looks quite a bit longer, so that's probably going to be your obligatory like around 4-foot cord. Anywho, we have these drawstrings and the headphones just seated inside. And they are also in another bag within the bag, sealed for their protection. And the bag has like nice, it's not felt, but it's, I don't know what this material exactly is. It's a nice smooth inside. Everything's hand sewn, everything's sort of sewn inside there. Yeah, it's a nice enough bag. I don't know how well this would survive in like a rough environment. It'll probably get scratched up and ripped pretty easily. It's pretty thin, but at least there is a bag. We have the headphones themselves, and I think I'm gonna have to rip these open. Not the headphones, the bag. Oh God. Give me 1 sec. Okay, here they are. They are, for some reason, reminding me of Raycons. I don't know, maybe it's like the random swishy logo and kind of their general aesthetic. From a quick look at them, has a very nice supple marshmallow-like padding on the top. The ear pads are actually pretty decently padded. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say they're kind of shallow, but this part is foam as well, and it pushes in about 1/4 of an inch. But that being said, this part will probably touch my ear, which I kind of don't like. I usually like my ear on like over-ear headphones like this to be clear of anything touching them. But yeah, I'll give you a heads up on what the fit exactly is like when I actually put them on. They do indeed fold up. Got little swivel cups, plastic construction. Everything's plastic as far as I can, yeah, everything's plastic. The ear cups, they swivel in and out, which at least means that, because your ears aren't perfectly 180 degrees, so at least there is some swivelage, but they do not articulate up and down. So these are going to be head clampers. I can already guess. I will let you guys know once I actually wear them. But yeah, comfort on these might be kind of difficult long term. Short term, I'm sure they're fine. The clamping pressure doesn't seem like too much, honestly. So maybe, hopefully, that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, we got 3 buttons here. We got like a power button and then a plus and a minus button. So those are going to obviously control like volume and track skip and whatnot. And the power button probably also doubles as like play pause, and I'm guessing you hold it to like turn on the ANC mode. We have a charging indicator light, a USB-C connector, a 3.5mm audio input jack, and no, I lied. So the power button is just a power button, I'm guessing. This has a discrete, separate ANC on-off button, which honestly, yeah, I like that. This is, I'm guessing, the right side. Yeah, so it's on the right side on the front. So when you're holding it, your right thumb is right on the button, so that's good design. Your, I guess, middle finger is going to be on the ANC switch there, and it is a slide switch, which is fine. The placement's okay on that. And on the other ear cup, I'm sorry about being out of frame. Yeah, there's nothing on the other ear cup. Apologies, I apparently lied unintentionally. If you open this, there is metal in the headband. So that is a good sign. That means at least it'll last longer than the plastic, hopefully. There is a plastic inner bit too, which may or may not crack, but at least it has metal backing it. If it were all plastic, then yeah, the longevity probably wouldn't be so great. And it has a nice click to it for now. So yeah, I guess all that is left to do is actually use these, test them out for at least a week or two, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can on what my findings are. Okay, sorry for the handheld nature of this portion of the video. Can't find my stand. Anywho, we're going to make this a quick one. So, okay. I had to look up the price to remind me. So I basically did this review blind without knowing the price and then had to go look up the price afterwards. And that's definitely going to factor into my decision on whether these are worth it. So just to get this out of the way, these headphones are currently $50, which is not cheap, not super expensive, but also not cheap. You can definitely find plenty of similar headphones in that price range. But so with my use, what I found within like the first half hour of wearing these, I kind of guessed that this was going to be the case. These are not super comfortable. There's side to side articulation in the arms, but there's barely any wiggle. There's a little bit. These do tilt a little bit up and down, but not nearly enough. These clamp your head. In particular for me, down towards the bottom here, that's roughly where my jawline is. And after about half an hour of wearing these, that tends to get sore. So I can't wear these for more than about half an hour without starting to feel discomfort. And one time I did wear these for up to an hour and they started giving me a migraine. That could just be my big old head. I don't know. But for me personally, I think it's mostly the mechanics of how the ear cups are mounted. I can't say that these are, honestly, I can't say that these are comfortable at all. The foam is good. Definitely the foam helps extend that amount of time that I can wear these without getting a migraine. If they had chosen worse foam, that definitely would have been quicker. It would have been like in the first 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah, definitely like the ear pads. I like the foam inside. The headband's pretty comfortable, like this top part. It's just the way that the ear pads are mounted. If they could improve on that, I think they could make these much more comfortable. And that sort of brings me to sound quality. How do I put this nicely but honestly? When you're connected over Bluetooth, I definitely hear like compression artifacting. Whatever codec they're using, whatever decoder chip they're using in here, the Bluetooth sounds not good. It's listenable if your expectation is like FM radio quality sound. That's the best way I can put it. Just the overall sound profile of these, they accentuate the bass like a lot. For certain things, that might be okay. For like listening to music, generally not, because it tends to overwhelm the higher frequency sounds, and it honestly does sound like pretty muddled, and that's made worse by the compression artifacting of the Bluetooth. Now, the noise cancellation, it does work. It doesn't work nearly as well as any of my other much more expensive pair of headphones, which, I mean, fair enough, obviously. This is a $50 pair. I'm comparing it to like my XM3s, which are like a $300 pair of headphones. Those have much better active noise cancellation. These, they do work. They take off the lower frequencies, but pretty much any mid frequency to high frequencies, you just end up hearing anyway, just slightly muffled. And that might be more due to the passive sound isolation of these ear cups sealing against your skin. So the ANC, I guess it's okay having it in this product, but like I would not buy this pair of headphones to use exclusively with ANC. And kind of the second ding that it gets from the ANC, when you listen with ANC on, the sound quality is slightly even worse. So it's more muddied, kind of like, it's sort of like foggy. I don't know how to explain it. Everything kind of sounds like you're listening through the wall and the music is playing in the next room over, and you're listening to like your neighbor's music by cupping your ear against the wall. That's the best I can explain it. So generally speaking, just turn ANC off. But then if you're going to leave it off so that you get slightly better audio quality, then why are you spending $50 on a pair of headphones with ANC? I'm just going to put that out there. Now, I will say that I think all the problems with the audio quality stems from the Bluetooth chip in here. Because when I plug in wired headphones, it sounds okay. It actually sounds listenable. So when I had this hooked up directly to my my FLAC players via 3.5 millimeter audio jack, it's still very bassy, definitely bass accentuated, but I could definitely hear a lot better mids and highs in that case. So clearly the audio processing that's happening in here, the Bluetooth chip, it's crunching the sound down, and that's what's making it sound bad. The actual speakers inside, the acoustics, like the drivers, they're all just fine. They sound decent, given the price range. Obviously, these still aren't going to be able to compete with like $100 plus price range headphones. But I would say if you wanted to get this and just ignore all the electronics and just use it as a wired pair of headphones, these are definitely serviceable if they were more comfortable. So I guess at the end of the day, that's sort of my misgivings about these headphones. They need to be more comfortable. If you can put up with it, or maybe your head shape is just different and it works more for the angle that these head cups can, or the ear cups can tilt. If these are comfortable for you, they end up being comfortable because of your specific head shape and size and whatnot. Then it's really a matter of, do you need Bluetooth headphones or... I love it. Android just decided to pop up an update thing which stopped recording, and then I was talking for a few seconds without actually recording. Seriously. Oh, God. Okay, I'm irritated now. But anywho, what I was saying was, yeah, these headphones, I would really only suggest using them wired, but in which case, then that doesn't necessarily support paying more, because a $50 pair of headphones, I have a certain level of expectation for. And if you're not even using half of the features because now you are required to use it tethered because it sounds significantly worse if you use it wirelessly, then you might as well, honestly, in my opinion, just spend a little more and get a better pair of wireless headphones. But in terms of just judging this based off of the wired connection, it's definitely passable. So my biggest suggestions to the manufacturer, ANC... I mean, I think just stick a better Bluetooth chip in here that sounds better. The ANC is okay. Obviously, any increase in the effectiveness of the ANC would be, I wouldn't say no to that. But at the same point in time, it definitely wouldn't hurt to make the ANC a little bit better if you could do so without affecting the sound quality too much. And last but not least, yeah, just make it more comfortable. I think in terms of like the speakers, the acoustic design, that all sounds fantastic. It sounds okay, honestly. I have no complaints about that specifically. It's just all the Bluetooth side and the comfort side that I think definitely makes this a little bit more difficult for me to recommend given the price. Or like I've heard someone say before, there are no bad products, there's only bad prices. If these were like half the price, then I would be far more willing to recommend these despite the downsides of these because, well, $25 pair of headphones that has ANC, I mean, that would be fantastic, even if it doesn't work fantastically. The fact that it works at all, if it were that cheap. But given that these are $50, makes it a little bit difficult to recommend. The build quality is good. Like, it's a mixed bag. That's why I'm kind of conflicted about this. There are definitely good sides to this pair of headphones, but there's also a number of bad things that I think would either require the headphones to be cheaper, or if they want to keep the price, I think they definitely have to improve the comfort and the sound quality over Bluetooth specifically. Anywho, once again, huge thanks to the manufacturer for sending these guys in for review. I'm sorry that this ended up not being, a positive, 2 thumbs up sort of thing, but that's why I do these reviews. Not everything is perfect, and I think it's important for anyone who's prospectively looking to buy a product like this to know really how it performs in the real world. So anywho, hopefully you guys had a great holiday season and a happy new year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.